David Simmons, and I prepared a speech for you all tonight.
Yeah.
One memorable journey. 4 years ago, we stepped foot into this world that we call high school. On that first day of school, we said, "No, Mom, I'm not nervous." But we were. In fact, we were terrified. The security, shelter, and guidance that our parents had provided for us was no longer going to be there. As we got out of the car on that first day of school, we frantically searched for a familiar face, someone to relate to, someone to share our feelings of inferiority with. Against all doubts, we found that friend, that common ground, and that shelter that we so longed to have. Today, we can look back and smile on that first day of high school, a day that will forever be in our minds. For now, we are adults. We are accomplished members of our society. Our 4 years at Pleasant Valley High School have shaped us into young, successful men and women. With endless capabilities, the class of 2008 will surely be one to remember.
Yeah.
As for us, our high school days are over, and what we will take from here will be our memories. Tonight will surely be atop of that list. However, it is not always the destination that grants the greatest reward, but the journey that got you there. Our journey was a memorable one indeed. Times such as the treks across East Avenue, regardless of the weather, in order to get first in line for lunch. Or feeling so cool that you had a conversation with an upperclassman and they even offered to give you a ride. Being asked your first twerps and poking your date in his chest with his boutonniere. Watching the varsity sports games and envisioning yourself in their position one day. The first day you got your driver's license and how freaked out your parents were. Not to mention the arguable 12-month rule. Your first ticket, for some of us, our second or third. The day that you realized that you were an upperclassman and could see how others looked up to you as you once did to them. The excitement and thrill of sports events, such as our 4-second football playoff victory over Chico High, or winning the basketball section championship game at Chico State. And best of all, sweeping away the Almond Bowl, junior and senior year. Your first high school love, and all the complications that come along with that. Watching your friends and peers grow as individuals and find their true self in life. Forgiving past enemies and dissolving immature grudges. Applying for colleges and receiving your first letter of acceptance. Prom. For many of us, the first night we ever wore a tuxedo or rode in a limousine. Then, there was that moment that you realized that the decisions that you make today will shape the person that you are in the future. We could see that our time in high school was rapidly reaching its end. We wrote our senior wills, took our last vocab tests, gave our last debates, and signed our last yearbooks. And now, we're all here today. The last day that all 427 of us will be together. The last chance that we have an opportunity to say what we need to say. And with that note, I would like to thank each and every one of you for creating such a wonderful high school experience. We owe a great deal of gratitude to our teachers, administration, and most importantly, our families, who have all helped us along our journey to success. Thank you, and let us remember the class of 2008 in the highest regards.
David Anthony Simmons.
Irma Maria Soto.
Jesse Lynn Shepard.
That's our boy.
Tim, Ashley, Swift, and with that, I'd like to present the graduating class of 2008 Pleasant Valley High School.